Obviously, interesting conditions, but proud of our guys getting the win. And that's the first time all season we haven't turned the ball over. Picked the Davenport for 3 hours to be our first time we didn't turn the ball over. But, you know, we tried to stay aggressive, throwing the ball. It was just, kind of got difficult. And, I was glad that we found a way to score points in the second half on that one drive. Defensively, really proud of our defensive effort. Just kind of kept shutting them out. We had a bad check on their one touchdown pass. Obviously, that guy was wide open, so we got to get that corrected. And I thought our special teams played really well too. Blocked the punt, set up some field position with different things we did. So, every inch was valuable out there tonight with not the ability to get very many explosive plays. So, found a way to get enough offensively and obviously limit them 7 defensively and did a good job. Again, we're down running backs. We lost Tariq again, and we're down. Had to pull Jack pretty much off the bench to kind of help us on that last series. And had some injuries with some other guys too. So we'll get back in here and get to work with William Jewell.
Bro, you guys had almost 10 sacks on the night as a defense. Talk to me about some of the schemes you guys are running to get to the quarterback so easily.
Oh, okay. We knew we had to do a good job with our lineman assignment and execution. We had a lot of stunts on our D-line, freeing up our backers. We had a spy on a lot of our calls, our defensive calls, and we knew the quarterback would like to run out the pocket a lot, so we had to wrap him up.
Awesome.
Do you feel that you caused most of their turnovers, the fumbles, or was it the slippery conditions, or was it a combination of both?
Combination of both. Just doing my job, and the weather was helping a lot too. So,
I mean, how exciting was that when one of your guys gets a touchdown and fumble recovery?
Very exciting, because it's so rare that defenses get turnovers. So when we get a turnover for a touchdown, it's a big deal. So I'm glad our D lineman got it. Well, any of us got it. It was going to be a good celebration. So.
Just talk about the offensive struggles. I mean, was it you had the wind at your back? I noticed when you took over at the 5 or something, you tried to go deep and then go back to the run.
Well, I think the offensive struggles, a couple things. We dropped a couple balls. We had some chances for some plays. We dropped some balls, and then we didn't do a great job. They ran a lot of movement up front, a lot of pressure up front. There's a lot of things happening up front, and we didn't get enough push or handle that stuff as effectively as we could have to run the ball. Especially coming out of halftime, we get a decent kickoff return with Tyler Bradfield, and then we get the 15-yard penalty there, and we got good field position, and we just couldn't get anything going. So, I think the young O-line tight ends, they didn't play necessarily their best game tonight. So we'll get back on tape and kind of watch the things we can get better at because we were not as efficient running the ball as we probably were expecting heading into the game.
Can you tell a little bit about this guy here and how he's improved and from last year basically blocking?
Yeah.
He had the extra point or the touchdown last year that didn't count.
Right. Yeah. We have to relive that, but no.
Sorry.
That's okay. Back-to-back weeks, touchdown passes. I think we ran him on a wheel route down the sideline against Northern Michigan, and he outstretched and caught it. And then we had a good play call where he was on the back side of the formation, came to the front side of the formation. So, he's really grown that way. Obviously, coming from Zeeland West, I don't really throw the ball a ton. A lot of down blocks and blocking people, and so I think that's one thing he's really improved upon and is gaining trust as a pass catcher. And glad to see we can try to get our tight ends involved a little bit here as we get in the passing game.
You doubled your touchdown output from high school, huh?
I did, yes.
So just, should I wait till later?
No.
Okay. Just talk about your own, how you feel you're progressing the system and the hard work you had to put in over the summer and stuff.
I just did what my coaches asked of me over the summer and during the season, and I just try getting better at that every day.
What did you feel you learned at Zeeland? I mean, Coach said you don't throw many passes there, so how do you convince this guy that, hey, I got good hands?
Working at practice every day, going on the jugs, catching pat and goes.
So how'd you feel catching that first one and then another one back to back?
Felt amazing, getting some points on the board for the team.
Jake, do you celebrate more with the offensive linemen or the receivers?
Offensive lineman probably.
Speaking of offensive linemen, what's the status on Carroll? I saw he wasn't dressed tonight.
Yep, he was injured in the Northern Michigan game, so it's not a season-ending injury, it's day-to-day.
Okay.
So that was the case. We also lost, I think, Stefanski tonight, so we'll see what the status of those guys are tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep, good question.
Talk a little bit about the ball security in terms of
no
turnovers tonight.
Yeah, I obviously thought that was key. We really haven't been fumbling the ball, knock on wood, the past 3-4 weeks, a little bit more, a few more turnovers in terms of picks. So, but I thought Cole was really confident today. Our backs had good ball security, and even Cole pulled it a few times to the goal line, and we intentionally got Cade in there for his running ability at the end to try to seal the game out with Cade Peterson. That was a tough situation, put a redshirt freshman in, coming Cole off the bench in those conditions, but he did a great job too, kind of run our offense and allow us to pick up some first downs and then to let Davenport get back on the field.